Yeah.
That was perfect timing. I just clicked the start button.
Oh.
Alright.
So,
So,
wait, just to
hello
make sure.
guys. Welcome to our first episode of Reddit slash
Entitled parents. Because why not?
entitled parents. Yes.
They're going viral. Because why not?
Yeah. This has gone viral, and as everything that I like, I've decided that I am wanting to make some of it. So, I'm wanting to make Reddit content now, because I like Reddit content.
Reddit content's the best.
I know it is.
Well,
So, now, Garrett, do you want to begin reading?
Just to make sure we're on the right one. Does yours start with right? This is my first time.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure we're on the same one. Because
All
we're
right.
doing this not in the best of way. Okay. Should I just start reading?
Yes.
Right. This is my first time. Right. This is my first time posting, and I'm tired. Oh my goodness. Okay. I thought that was bad grammar. It's just my reading, and I'm tired as this is word. So sorry in advance if it sucks. So this happened a few minutes ago. Jeez, and I'm gonna make commentary throughout this. You're gonna expect
Yeah, that
funny
makes sense.
Yeah. So
This
this
will be
happened a few
very
minutes
different
ago.
than a lot of other Reddit people. We'll
Yeah.
be actively giving our advice during this.
Plus, it's like two people.
Yeah.
Doing it. So this happened a few minutes ago, and I'm still laughing about it. It didn't make me super mad, only because it is so funny. Just tag Instagram username, so I'm just
And
gonna
then
skip that.
entitled mother equals em, and then entitled daughter, or daughter equals, yeah, and me, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So D
By the way,
equals her
FYI
daughter.
for everybody, this is my first time on Reddit.
Alright. I
I'm a
just,
private. I am
yeah.
a private account, so you have to request to follow me or DM me. I get a notification saying someone wants to DM me, so I open the app and go to my requests and see some lady who wants to DM me. Before I even read their message, I want to see if it's a bot or something. So I check out the account for a minute. It's just some white suburban-looking mother who posts pictures of food and fitness, and her three children, the oldest being around 10 or 11. The messages that follow go like this. Entitled mother. Hi, sweetie. Your account looks really cute. I love your tag. I was wondering if I could ask you a question.
Hey, I
I
have a
assume
question. Before you
it was.
continue, how about, who do you want to be? Because we can trade this off like a conversation, because,
I am not making you the mother, because you.
okay,
I
so
can just. I'm fine with.
do you want to be the mother?
I can just read this.
But it'll sound more fun if we read it back and forth.
Sure. I'll be the parent since your high pitched girl voice is very questionable.
Okay. So,
So no. Hi, sweetie. Your account looks really cute. I love your tag. I was wondering. I was wondering if I could ask you a question.
I assumed she was going to ask something about my bio, or if she would be interested in promoting stuff for her or something, so I accepted and responded. Hi, sure, go ahead.
Entitled mother. My daughter. Yes, I'm gonna use my normal voice. My daughter is making an Instagram account and thought of using the same name as you, but it won't let her.
Oh
Question
yeah?
mark.
They don't allow two people to have the same username, haha.
Entitled mother. Dot 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 dot. So change it. Period.
What?
Whack. Whack.
What?
Your username so daughter can use your tag. Period.
Sorry, I've had this account for like 6 years, and I really like my tag.
It's not that big a deal. Comma. Just change it. Period. D wants the tag. D wants that tag.
If it isn't a big deal, then she can think of a different tag.
Entitled mother. Don't be a person. Just change it. Daughter has been very good lately, so I rewarded her with a new phone, and she wants to make an Instagram account. Let her have the tag. Period.
No. No.
But she wants it. Period. Yes, I'm saying the names of Z thing after the words.
But I've already had it. She can add numbers to it or change the spelling.
But she thought of this really good tag! Exclamation point. You need to change your name for her to have it. Period.
Again, I've had this account for 6 years.
Don't be such a comma. Just let daughter have the tag. Period.
I'm not gonna give your stupid kid my tag. She can think of something else.
It's At this point, I was a bit upset, but it gets so funny from here. My favorite part about random people DMing me things like this is messaging with them to give. Wait. Huh. But random people DMing me things like this is messing with them to give them myself a good laugh. So EM starts typing, and I send a message before she sends her message.
Listen, Linda.
My name isn't Linda. Insert like. Oh, my name isn't Linda. Insert 46 angry emojis.
Sorry, what is your name then?
Sharon.
Of course it is. Let me correct myself. Shut up, Sharon. Then, before she could respond, I blocked her and very quickly called my friend to tell her the story, laughing about it. Hi, Sharon, BTW, hope your kid found a tag. Well, that was nice.
I can already see how this is going to be. It's going to be hilarious.
This is legitimately anyone who's willing to take an online tag. Wait at least 50 years. Because, like, I forget what it was. I saw a video on it. It was like Vsauce or something. There's this thing called, like, the tag-pocalypse or something that's going to happen in the future, where literally all possible online usernames for, like, emails and stuff will be taken. So, like, they'll have to recite.
Or you just add numbers to it.
Well, no, like, even that, because, like, most of them have, like, a max character length of 20 characters.
Shorten the character with numbers.
So, basically what happens is, eventually, people will legitimately run out of usernames.
I can believe that, because the user I use, which is Robo Reaper, has been taken like 50 times.
Like, eventually it will become so saturated where, like, you won't be able to even choose your own username anymore. Like, once you sign up for an email, you will automatically be given an email. Or
just have to add like 50 plus numbers to it.
Yeah, which probably won't happen.
Like Robo Reaper 5555555555555.
And then the other thing is that, so I have been listening to some of these recently, and it is so stupid that one of the things that they always use is, oh, my kid has been such a good student, or my kid has been so nice lately, or my kid is a great person, etc., or my kid deserves it more than you.
Yep.
That is completely objective, and any parent who would be willing to say that my kid deserves something that your kid has or you have because you don't deserve it as much, that is completely, that's objective.
It's stupid.
And
honestly, I'm gonna tell you something. I hope like one day I encounter an entitled parent, and I'm just gonna laugh. I guarantee.
We're gonna roast them so badly, and then something
I'm gonna record it or do something.
Oh yeah, that's the same thing. And what they'll do is that they'll say, oh, that's illegal to record someone without their consent, and that's actually not true. If it's in a public place, that is completely legal. Same thing with audio. It would be not illegal if, say, you were... It would be illegal if you were to videotape them on their own property. But, like, at a mall, go for it. So... Let's go find another one. I attended a fairly prestigious school in New York City. There are a lot of really rich billionaire parents. Honestly, the school isn't even that good academically. It is just a very good it just has a very good reputation with colleges and stuff. With the new semester just starting, about 10% of the class gets put into the gifted program, and 10% get put into the helped program. Pretty much the rich, lazy kids. This kid named Aiden was notorious for being very rich, but also a total bully, and he would often bully me and my friends for being nerds because we were in the gifted program. His parents have been called to the school multiple times because it consistently spends his days in detention. The kid literally called the cops for imprisonment after being put into detention. His parents managed to sue the school, and somehow they got into an agreement where Aiden gets to get out of detention and his parents won't tell anyone. His mom is the generic entitled parent. Her name is Rachel. She thinks Aiden deserves everything. He has a $5,000 gaming laptop, which he uses for YouTube, and is always wearing some fancy clothes that I cannot afford. He also makes sure that I know that. Rachel threatened to sue the school for a second time for discriminating against her son. She claimed that the school put her son in the helped program because they were Jewish. Somehow the school was very defensive because they already had a contract that pretty much says that the school can't punish her baby. The school decided it would be good to put the lazy piece of crap in the gifted program. The kid is holding back the class because he pretty much just jumped from pre-algebra to calculus, trigonometry, combined class. We literally can't learn anything at the very expensive school because of this person. I really hate any parent that abuses their money and power to ruin other people's lives.
One.
I have only met one person like this. Ever.
I'm pretty sure we've all met someone, like a kid like this, that just rubs their money in your face or something. I don't know. It's just people like this. One, it's the school. If this kid was doing like really bad in class or something, I don't know. It's just a situation with a dumb outcome, and I don't know. Dumb situation, dumb outcome. That's all my thoughts are right now.
Oh no. Alright, hey guys. Why did you just send me an egg emoji?
'Cause I could.
Okay, let me see. I'm going...
Egg emoji in.
Oh, this looks like a good one.
I mean, all of them are good if you think about it.
Yeah. Alright.
Yep, it's my turn to read.
If you want, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is my first post on Reddit, and I'm honestly infuriated right now. So bear with my terrible grammar. I play the violin, and I've won quite a bit of prize money and saved up to afford this particular violin. It's mine, and my parents did not buy it or rent it, so it's extremely valuable to me.
Yeah, so quick thing, if you guys didn't know, or Garrett, you didn't know, violins are normally so expensive that people that play them normally have to rent them.
Gee, I can believe that.
So,
valuable to me. I often go to the park to play the violin for the elderly on Mondays after school because they enjoy the music and I enjoy the company. Now, I hadn't played outside in a while because of the polar vortex, creating weather that would pretty much make my instrument unplayable. Is that a word? IDK. And also because of the fact that due to this weather, the old folks hadn't been outside in a while, and somebody just died. And so, it had come to play.
Why?
Because of how nice the weather was, I attracted a crowd of folks, more than usual because people were emerging from their houses in droves. Among these was a mother and her child, a boy who looked about 10 or 11, the age of entitlement. They were enjoying the music like everyone else, and I was having quite a bit of fun taking requests. But after a while, I had to go inside and do my homework, being a student and all. After I told the crowd that I was done playing, and they dispersed, the elderly and their caretakers leaving to the nursery home, and everyone else continuing with their day. This woman, entitled parent, and her child, son, came up to me all smiles and thought they were going to strike up a conversation about me playing or ask me questions about the music, as people usually do in these instances. Boy, was I wrong. The interaction went a little something like this. For violin playing.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
He really wants to start playing an instrument himself, actually! Exclamation point.
Side note, I often get parents telling me this, and honestly it's the cutest thing. To all you aspiring musicians, go get it. Ah, well, I hope he finds the right instrument for him.
Would you be interested in selling that to him? Question mark.
I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about. It hadn't occurred to me that someone would be so insane as to randomly ask a person to sell them their instrument, especially just off the streets like that. Like, no one would ever sell that. Instruments are essentially an extension of musicians. Unless you're a vocalist.
It's you.
What?
Your instrument, would you mind selling it to me? Question mark.
Ma'am, this instrument is not for sale. It's my own, and did I mention it costs almost over $350,000?
Oh, come on. Period. You're probably some entitled kid who got that from their parents. No, you are. And don't know jack squat about playing the violin beyond the basics. Ma'am, you're an entitled parent.
You just performed for an entire group of people, and you are literally able to take requests on the fly for music. You are not a basic learner at that point. It's like,
And plus, a 10 and 11-year-old, I doubt they
yeah.
could learn the music.
And it's like piano, actually violin, I guess, is decent. It's hard from what I've heard. It's not like piano or bass or anything I've tried, but
Only song I learned how to play on the piano was I think it was Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and I forgot how to do that.
I can play the
I
piano
don't
pretty well. It's just like, give me the song a month in advance, and then I can play it for you at the end of the month. But
give me a song 3 years in advance, and I'll be able to play for you if I don't forget.
oh, and don't give me chord charts. I need the sheet music. All right, so where were we?
I have no idea where she got this
Entitled
because
parent, your instrument. Would you mind selling it to him?
you just
Or no,
we
ma'am, this
down there,
instrument
I
is
have
not for sale. It's my own. Oh yeah. Okay, I have no idea, and I am not. Okay, I have no idea where she got this because, well, I might not be
I don't know.
Paganini,
I don't know.
Paganine, Paganini, I think. I'm glad that man was insane. I did play well, and I took requests easily, playing whatever the crowd wanted on my own instrument, if I knew what the song was, without actually learning it prior to the situation, and it sounds like I'm bragging. I'm not, and I'm sorry if it comes off like that. That is completely understood. I know people that can play instruments and completely are able to play songs on the fly pretty much whenever.
You're first.
All right. Ma'am, I bought this with my own money, and I would appreciate if you'd stop insulting my playing.
Entitled parent. Oh, sure you did. What are you, 14? A kid like you could never buy an instrument like that. You should give your instrument to my child. He'd probably be better than you at playing. He's got perfect pitch. See, this is when I would either ignore them and walk away, or
Start taking a video.
No, I guarantee you, if this would be a totally different outcome if I was in this situation. I would either just ignore them and walk away, or my face would get fiery red and I'd be holding my fist back.
My blood boils every single time I read one of these.
Oh yeah, I get really mad when I read these because it's like it's really upset that these people actually exist in the world.
Mm-hmm. And it's one of those things where, it's like if they even touch it, I would not hesitate to get my phone out and call 911 because that's attempted theft and harassment. I believe, like from other stories, there are entitled parents that get sued all the time. So
they deserve.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
they do deserve it.
I don't know what the lady was talking about. That's where you leave.
I don't know what the lady was talking about or what it had to do with her wanting my instrument. I'm great. I have perfect pitch too, and that's not the reason for me to sell her my instrument. At this point, the kid looked embarrassed, and he was tugging on his mom to leave, and he was looking at me apologetically. Well,
good
ma'am.
for the kid.
Well,
good
ma'am,
kid.
I did buy it, and I'm sure your son would be a great violinist, but that does not mean I'm going to give you my violin.
What do you want for it, huh? Like 200, 300?
My violin cost me $35,000 and the bow was $10,000. Even if I wanted to sell you the violin, I wouldn't consider that you offering me barely anything for this. I was starting to get snappy and I had to turn away from her as not to lose my composure. I did not want to start yelling at someone in the middle of a public area. I began to pack up my violin, and after set the violin into the case, I turned around to grab my bag I had left on the ground next to me. The woman was still yelling at me, but honestly, I did not care to listen. As far as I was concerned, the conversation was over. I hope she breaks the violin so that she can sue her.
Oh, and the kid. Oh, the kid. I'm reading ahead a little bit. The kid screamed, "Mom, stop!"
Suddenly, as I turned back from packing my bag, I heard the kid screaming, Mom, stop! And lo and behold, there was the woman ready to run off with my baby. I did not know where this strength come from, but I whipped around and held onto the case for dear life, refusing to let go at all while yelling at her to release the case. This obviously gets attention, and one of the officers who was patrolling the area in his bike came over to see what the problem was. The lady released the case and turned to face the officer with an almost comical look of shock and horror on her face. Guess what happens next? She blames the violinist for taking her kid's violin.
She was trying to steal my child's violin.
Yeah.
And then, the kid.
Oh, yes, that's exactly what happens.
Yes,
she was trying to steal my child's violin.
Son, Mom, no. What are you talking about? Yeah. I'm going to read for a little bit real quickly. The officer turned to look at me, recognizing me from the neighborhood as I had lived there for most of my whole life.
Officer?
Officer. Yeah.
Or, do you want to be officer?
No, you be officer, because I read
Ma'am,
the
I know for a fact that that violin is hers, and I would appreciate if you left this area now. The woman's face turned red, and she grabbed her poor kid by the arm. Whirling around to face me, she gave me the finger and stormed off, and I have been in a state of confusion and shock for the past few hours. I always thought this subreddit exaggerated things a bit, but honestly, after that encounter, I am more inclined to believe you all. This has been our first episode of Reddit/entitledparents. Please remember to like and subscribe. Content will be getting better. Stop sending me eggs. Hopefully we'll keep on producing these. Maybe next time. If you guys really like this, spam a subreddit in the comments.
eggs.
If you want a subreddit, just comment down below, and we will see if we can get you that. All right? See you next time. Garrett, I can't let you talk.
Spam eggs in the comments, please.
No, do not spam eggs.
Wait, if you like the video, put eggs in the
I
comments.
have the power of editing.
I have the powers of eggs.
Okay, please remember to like and subscribe, and see you next time.